Next step, the third step, is to parentheses, means that we're going to look outside of the parentheses to distribute or multiply. We're going to look outside the parentheses to distribute or multiply. So here we see that outside of the parentheses is the number -7. So I'm going to write it here so we can see it more clearly. So we have -7, 1 plus 5m. So in order to distribute, we are going to draw an upside down V from the outside number. And we're going to write it here. And I'm going to circle my negative so that I don't forget to put the negative with it. So first you draw your upside down V, and then you take this number 1, you write it right next to the 7, you take the number, a positive 5m, and you write it here. That's it. And then you add your plus sign in the middle and your 2 multiplication signs at either end. That's it. So when we multiply here, I'll put multiply. We end up with -7 because we are going to use our peace symbol to tell us what sign it is when we multiply or divide only. So this is our peace symbol, 1 plus sign and 2 minus signs. We're multiplying a negative number times a positive number. So I'm going to take the negative, I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to take a positive and cover it up. That means that we have a negative answer that's going to be left. That's how I got the -7. Bring down your plus sign. We multiply these two. Again, that's a negative times a positive, which we just saw gives us a negative. 7 times 5 is 35. Please do not forget to bring down your variable. Okay? Everything else we're just going to bring straight down because we're only working with one number at a time. So the -25 or -29, sorry, we're going to bring down. Our less than symbol we bring down, our 300 we bring down, and our plus 7m. The next thing that we're going to do after we did parentheses is we are looking for exponents. Exponents are those little numbers in the air, okay? I don't see an exponent anywhere. So of PEMDAS, we did the parentheses, we look for exponents, there are none. Now we're going to look for multiplication and division. There is no multiplication and division here. So the next step is to add and subtract, okay? So we are going to look for like terms or like numbers to add or subtract on the same side. We cannot add or subtract across this inequality or equal sign. So I'm going to put that as the next step. So the fourth step is we're going to add or subtract like terms, which means like numbers, on the same side of the equal sign or inequality. We're going to look for like numbers to add or subtract. So I'm going to draw a wall right here. That means that we cannot add or subtract anything beyond this wall. It has to be on this side. So when I look at this, I see a -7, and I see a -35 with the M, and I see a -29. I see that the -7 and the negative 29, always remember that the subtraction sign is a negative sign. They are like terms. So I'm going to, they are like terms. So I'm going to add them together. If I owe you $7 and I owe you, because remember this means I owe you $7, and then I owe you $29. What does that mean? 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. It means that I owe you $36.